again everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Up North Draws. Before we start, I have some very sad news. I saved over our original banner by accident with a different image that I was working on. So now she's gone forever. So let's just take a moment's silence for Up North Banner Girl. Now that the grievance period is over, let's create a brand new one from scratch, and this time I won't be saving over like a fucking idiot. Computer, turn on the tunes. Cheers. Right, today I'm going to go into a bit more depth on how I create my artwork, so there'll probably be some time lapses at some point throughout this video, as I want to be able to show you the finished product at the end, rather than just have it in a series. So we'll get straight into it. Right, so I use the brush tool. I use Open Canvas, so I said that before in the previous video. That is the software that I use, Open Canvas. It's about 20 quid on Steam, and it does work well, but sometimes it's really dodgy, and I had to go into registry at one point to fix it. But beyond that, it is quite good. It's just similar to Sai, because a lot of people use Sai, but once the trial was over, then I didn't bother buying it. I just went from Steam and got Open Canvas. So I use the pen tool, brush tool, sorry, and obviously it's always been a watercolour preset. I don't really change it, I keep it on that. My brush size, I usually have it, about 2.2 pixels, just so that it's not too thick for the line art. Minimum size, you don't really need to worry about that, and the opacity is fine. Really that's about it. For sketching, my stabilising level is all the way down, so that just means that when you sketch, it's sketchy. It follows your pen straight away. Instead of, if I have it on 24, there is a delay. It'll be better to show you like this. So if I put it down on 3, and I do really quick circles, but put it all the way up, you see how it delays and it makes it go further, so it's more steady. Right, so let's get rid of that. Adios. Right, back to the brush tool, and I'll put it back down to 5. I'll put it down to 5. I usually have my line, when I'm doing sketching, I keep it to a grey colour, just so that it's easier to see when I'm going over the line art. I usually make a lot of layers even for the sketch, and then I will create a new line art layer for each layer. So you'll see what I mean anyway. Right, I think that's about it. So I don't really have a particular idea in my head. Well, I've got an idea that I'm going to do, and then I'll draw it and put it down. I don't really sort of look at a lot of references, because I've been drawing for that long. I don't really need to. So we'll start with the sketch, and then we shall go on from there. sketch, I'll shove these in a separate folder. So they are in that one now, and I'll name that to sketch. Some people might not be very comfortable with doing things the way I do them, because I'm quite confident in where things are placed after I've done that. That sketch is more than perfect enough for me to go over the line art wise. But hope that'll do a layer there, yeah. But some people might want to go into a bit more detail, so they definitely know what they're going over. I've always drawn like this. I've always sort of super sketched, and I mean super sketched, and then gone over it properly with the line art. So well, I think we'll get to doing the line art now. So for the line art, I'll still keep it at 2.2 pixels, so it's quite thin. And then I'll shove my stabilizing level all the way up to 24. And then that's really when I crack on, and I'll put this sketch layer opacity down so it's not completely visible. So just going off that, this is where I'll really put work into it. There's not much to say about the line art layer. It practically is a case of trying to do the things in one fell swoop. So instead of going like this like I was before, because you'll see that in the end result, it's literally a case of doing it in one go, how you feel comfortable, you know, the way you want it. So this is when I'll put a lot of different layers in. So I'll do one just specifically for the face. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do it as head outline because it's not really face. Head outline. And then I'm going to get cracking doing it. So I think I'll time-lapse this part, and then we'll have a see what the result is at the end, or if there's any bits that I need to stop for, obviously I'll stop it then. Right, hopefully I will see you after I've done this line art. And there we go, that is the line art done. Wow. As you can see, my method to sketch isn't always the best method to go about it, because as you can see, I had to go back so many times and I've changed a lot of how she looks. So I sort of do line art on the fly rather than have it all ready for me, which is not really the best method, but it works for me, and that is how I've grown to do my line art. But I don't think I definitely wouldn't suggest it at all. Right, so on that note, I think I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll do a separate video for the colouring and go through that. And there's probably still some bits that I'm going to finish off. I'm going to try and put a background in as well, but I'll do that out of the video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's drawing video. If you did, please leave a like and comment, and if you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down and let me know if you don't like me doing this sort of thing, because that's fine as well. It's all for you guys anyway. And I'll see you in the next video. Sayonara, guys.